Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Mount St. Mary's versus Canisius college basketball matchup on Friday, January 5th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. You can find those under the premium picks tab at pickdawgz.com and use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. The only way to get these, though, is to text the number you see on the screen. They're not available on the website, so text for more info. But let's get to this one. Mount St. Mary's taking on Canisius, Metro Atlantic college basketball matchup on a Friday night. Mount St. Mary's comes in at 5-8 on the season, but 3-1 at home, while Canisius 6-6 on the season, but just 1-4 on the road, but 3-1-1 against the number in these road games. So generally, without even digging too deep, what this usually means, teams that don't necessarily have the big records but are decent against the spread, well, they've been playing against pretty good teams and have been getting a lot of points. So when we look at Canisius and who they've played coming into this one, the loss at Pitt by 11, but they were getting 18. Loss against High Point, didn't cover, but High Point, pretty solid team this season. Did not cover against St. Peter's as a 5.5-point favorite. But, what we've seen here is that they've been somewhat competitive. When we look at Mount St. Mary's, at 5-8 on the season. This team has been up and down for years, but they had the push against Georgia, getting a dozen in that one. Beat St. Francis by 7, but they were laying 7.5, and they fought the good fight against a good Ole Miss team, losing 77-68 as a 15.5-point dog. I think when we look at these type of teams, like these Metro Atlantic teams, these are generally, this is a bid of a conference, one bid conference, of course, but these bids are always won between January and March. It never has to do with out of conference, and I think we have to remember this about all of the one bid conferences, that all that out of conference stuff, it does not really matter in the big picture. A lot of those games were taken to get big paychecks, and a lot of those games taken just to get some experience in. And I think, but these teams definitely get that. But those games, those out-of-conference games, they aren't going to help or hurt these teams one way or another when it comes to making a postseason tournament because, like I said, these are one-bid conferences. So it's like if you win the regular season and you don't win the conference tournament, you're going to go to the NIT. If you win both, you go to the big dance, and that is pretty much the way that it all shakes out. Mount St. Mary's going to need to work if they're going to get there because they're up against this Canisius team that's 11th best in the nation when it comes to three-point shooting percentage. I like teams in general that play D and shoot threes really well. Now, the Canisius defense certainly isn't going to set the world on fire, but the thing that they do really well is they guard the perimeter. So they shoot threes and don't allow other teams to shoot threes. Makes it pretty tough. I'm not sure Mount St. Mary's has enough to overcome that. I'm going to take Canisius in this game, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They tell you just how often, historically, all the bets on the board have hit. That way, they put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.